This morning I thought it'd be a perfect time to head out to the garden and harvest from the beautiful Echinacea patch that we have right outside the kitchen door. The garden is absolutely alive with life right now, and it's the perfect time to harness some of its offerings. I would like to thank Brex for sponsoring today's video. Today we're going to harvest a large pack of Echinacea or Coneflower, and if you're wanting to plant a patch all year round, Brex has what you need. They are proudly the largest US importer of Dutch flower bulbs and also bare roots. Thousands of gardeners trust Brex, including me. I'm celebrating some of my Brex daylilies that I planted a few years ago and the buds on some new Japanese anemones that I planted just a few months back. Use the code ELLIOTT30 to claim your discount with Brex by clicking the link below. So today I have my mind set on restocking my Echinacea tincture that I keep in the root cellar year round. A tincture is really nothing more than a liquid extract of something that you take orally for its medicinal benefits. Thus, Echinacea tincture is simply the liquid extract of the Echinacea plant that we will take throughout the winter months to keep our immune system nice and strong. I always made my Echinacea tincture with the whole plant, the heads, the stem, the leaves. You can also use the roots, although I tend to keep these in the ground because I like the way the Echinacea spreads and I want to keep a lot of it in the garden. What I have found with Echinacea tincture is that when we're feeling a little under the weather, just putting a couple of tablespoons in a cup of tea or just diluted in water is a really easy way to support your immune system. So I make my tincture once a year. It's not something that you need a ton of, just a little bit of an Echinacea harvest. I suppose I make my Echinacea a little bit of the lazy man's way, meaning I don't grind or chop up my Echinacea. Instead, I just chop the heads off, peel the petals off, shove in whatever stem pieces are left, and call it good. Although if you want to increase the potency of the tincture, you can certainly grind up the flowers, thus exposing more surface area and increasing the speed and potency of the tincture making. Alas, I am not a rule follower, and I have a very hard time following a recipe. So I have these jars that I use every year, and I simply shove them as full as I can of the Echinacea, all the parts, and then top it off with an alcohol. I typically use vodka for this, although I didn't do my math quite right, thinking I had more than I did. And so this year it's going to be a half vodka and half gin concoction. After this, the tincture will just take 2 or 3 months to cure, but it's really important that you set it in a cool and dark location. I keep this down in my root cellar and I let it sit, and this is what it looks like the next year. I don't take the time to strain off the solids. I leave them in there and they stay in there fine. And whenever I would like to take some of the tincture, when I'd like a little bit more immune support, I just add a tablespoon or 2 to a cup of tea or to a little bit of water. I'll make sure to link to a blog post with the recipe and more detailed description of the tincture below. The garden offers us so much goodness, doesn't it?